Welcome back, everyone. We have at long last been reunited with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and we are heading to go find the king, who just so happens to also be looking for us. These three? No, they're not looking for us. They just know that we're being looked for, so we're gonna be... Whoa, this is open. I can't enter yet. Are they working on it? Well, if they are, why is it open? Is that a glitch? I don't know, actually. Either way, though, someone in the comments told me that this is the point in the game where it starts to get a little interesting. And I kind of like that, because, you know what? I like, outside of the whole job hunting thing at the very beginning, I thought the intro section with Roxas was pretty interesting, actually. So if it's going to get even more interesting from here, that sounds fine to me. I'm interested to see what happens. Like maybe King Mickey just randomly showing up for no reason. Who knows? Oh. Hello there. Hello there. Sora's like, wait a second, those aren't heartless. Yeah, Sora, you know very well that they are not heartless because you don't see the symbol on their head. They instead have a different symbol on their head. Interesting, isn't it? Well, so I've been told now, anyway. And, I mean, they already made it pretty obvious in this cutscene, but someone did know that there was symbols on their heads, so they already made me aware of that. Was Donald just getting annihilated, or was I just seeing things? It kind of sounded like he was getting annihilated, but who knows? Strength increased. Goofy, you genius. I'm so glad your strength increased for no reason at all. Are we really fighting the feet monsters again? That turn into flying demons for no reason whatsoever? Okay, you know what? This is actually getting really easy now just because we got three people. Strength and defense for the mage, Donald? Oh boy, Donald, I don't know what you're thinking, man. By the way, I found out some settings. Apparently Donald has the ability to make his abilities conservative and not conservative. He has Thunder and Cure. I made him so he uses Cure freely. I made it so he uses Thunder conservatively because I want Donald to be a healer. I don't want him to go willy-nilly with his good old Thunder spell. I mean, you know, you gotta heal when you need a heal. And if you don't have any magic to heal, well then that's no good. That's no good. You can't do it like that. So that's an epic fail at that point, isn't it? Hey, I use some magic. When exactly do I learn magic? Anyway, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't have magic yet. But okay, we're done, I guess. They're probably wondering, whoa, okay, we're just gonna keep fighting, I guess. Well, okay, you know what? We had a lot of energy left, Sora, so, I mean, if you're just gonna give up now, then, you know what, forget about it. Oh, it was Mickey. I thought it was Axel. Okay, whatever.
Your Majesty?
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
Your Majesty!
The king? Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know he's okay.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Oh. Of course, Sora. Do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face. What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey. To where again?
We have to board the train.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Don't worry, Sora, I forgot too. For like a minute, anyway. A pouch from the king. There's 5,000 money inside for some reason. Oh my gosh. A pretty crystal. It sparkles brightly when held up to the sun. So it was Mickey who stole it. Interesting. A secret report written by Ansem. It can be viewed in Jiminy's journal. Alright, so we just got Ansem's report again. That's great. What could that ever possibly mean, though? And are we the only ones that can see that?
Huh?
Hey, Sora?
What?
Nothing, but...
We came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
Yep, don't want to forget to go and do that now, do we?
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah.
Three tickets, please. I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
Possibly so. How come they didn't, like, get suspicious or anything and be like, wait a second, you're the one who stole it. Sorry, I was so cold before. Something's been bugging me. We may not see each other for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Well, geez, you sure are hospitable for someone who barely even knows me. Sora? About that bag of yours, never mind. Come visit us again, alright? We'll be at the usual spot. Alright, sure, thanks. Well, that's weird. I feel like I should see you off for some reason. Like I have to say bye to someone I've been waiting a long time to see. Okie dokie then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that save point real quick just because it can. Why not, right? I mean, they had... Wait a second. Yeah, they had to have put that there for some reason, right? I don't think they just put a random save and be like, hey, here's a save. Use it if you want. No, I'm actually very suspicious. And also, why are they not questioning the purple train? Did they not even realize that's the ghost train? Oh well. You get on the train? Not yet. I want to talk to Goofy first. It's time for our adventure to begin. If there's something you still want to do here, now's your last chance. Well, I mean, there is something I want to do here. It's called opening a couple treasure chests before I leave. High potion. Oh my gosh, a bunch of potions I'm never going to use because of this... tent. Well, that is an interesting looking tent there. Where does this rail go to? I don't know. Is there another treasure chest anywhere? Looking for you. Don't see you. Gonna... Hello? Bound for Sunset Station. Alright, we don't want to go to Sunset Station, everyone. We want to go here. The entrance is on the other side. Well, why is there a door there, then? What? I'll ask the others if we're ready to leave. Alright, sure. Anyway, let's get going, everyone. You ready? To embark on a journey that no one has ever seen before, except for...
Let's go.
Except for millions of people.
Bye.
Hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya.
Someone who knows nothing, he sure got all sentimental for no reason at all. Okay, thought they were gonna say something again. I guess not. They really just don't like talking, I guess. Oh, I remember that. What could that possibly be?
You know? I'm sad.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Sure about that, Goofy? It seems like we're in space now. Why the heck are we in space? I guess this is the space travel train here. This is just how you get around. Fly into the sky and whatnot. Or just go into the green. More green is always good. Seriously, just I don't even understand this game sometimes. Oh, now we're just now we're coming out of a portal now. That's great. And a giant what are those giant trees? Come on, what are, we don't have to like whatever. Well, I think I'd be very worried at that point if that train just...
There goes our ride.
Yeah. Seemed like Sora was going a little nuts right there. The Tower! Twilight... We're still in Twilight Town? Really? So we literally cannot return if we wanted to. Well, that's rather interesting. And the train track stopped too, so no going forward from here.
Wow. What does it like to live in some town? Just cinema today. How many were we at?
I don't know, the tower perhaps? Didn't you read it? Go on now. Someone's at the entrance to the building. Adventuring rule number 17, collect information. What is it, like the freaking Dwarven vows or something? Justice and love will always win, as they always say. Oh boy, freaking Dwarven vows, oh boy. High potion! Like we haven't gotten enough of those already. Hey, let me guess, a potion? No. Ether! Thought I was gonna forget to do that, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. I would never forget. Something like that? Come on, man. And who is this guy? Heartless? A nobody? Something else?
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a Heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those Heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of Heartless, special for her. Why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Oh, says who? Huh? Oh, it's you!
Pete?
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. 'Cause, Maleficent's gonna help me conquer 'em.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So you're the ones that did it.
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Heartless Squad, round up!
Ooh, Heartless. I was wondering if we'd run into those in this game. Something a little different here. So, okay. Defeat all of the Heartless. I was gonna say, are we like doing this any differently or anything? Doesn't look like it. But anyway, though, I wanted to say earlier when we were fighting those white cloaked enemies, strength increase, experience boost. Experience boost. That sounds amazing. Alright. But anyway, the white cloaked enemies, apparently, I had a theory that they might have been like failed nobodies, and I still don't know specifically if that's the case or not, but I was told that they are actually nobodies and that the symbol on their heads are the symbol.
Just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a Heartless by now.
Master Yen Sid lives here?
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
I was saying the symbol on their heads was like the symbol of the nobodies, apparently. So it does actually prove that they are apparently related to the nobodies. Whether they are actually nobodies or not, failed nobodies or whatever, I don't really know, but either way, they are related to the nobodies, so that's why that's what that symbol on their heads means, pretty much. And I guess it's just another thing like similar to the Heartless. I don't really know the story yet, but you know what? Maybe eventually I will figure this out, what the whole story is. Did we really burn all 5,000 money on that train? Good lord. Yes, we did. Well, I never expected to run into Pete here. I think he's not just messing around with our world, but here too. I see I was a little off, though, when I said he was a Heartless. I mean, I guess he did summon Heartless, but... Wait, what? Oh, I was just talking. So, yeah, it's related, but not the same, because, I mean, obviously he's not a Heartless. That's pretty much it. I mean, nothing crazy like that. Well, this place is interesting. It's got a lot of stairs, that's for sure. I guess is that a staircase? That might be a staircase, too. I don't know. Everything's a staircase in this game, right? Of course so. Where is this door gonna lead us? Is it gonna lead us to another dimension? I like how they just said that he blasted Pete into another dimension. That's just funny. Defeat all of the Heartless. Well, like, we haven't been doing that already. This is too easy. Oh, I should be giving... I forgot. I should give myself the experience boost. That would help me out greatly. Maybe. Assuming it does what I think it does. Otherwise, the title of the ability is a lie and doesn't make any sense. Why call it an ability, or not an ability? Why call it an experience boost if it's not even going to be an experience boost? So hopefully it's not lying, because otherwise that'd just be silly. Maybe it'll be like a 50% boost in experience points. By the way, I put guard on, just so you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that guard in the background. Freaking Sora. Just mind your own business. Like, hey, I'm going to do a guard. I'm going to practice my guarding skills. I always needed a little more practice, but I never had time to do it. Alright, an up arrow. Cool. Let's actually put that ability on. New items, new abilities, new everything. Experience boost, 3 points. Increases the amount of experience gained when defeating an enemy in a tight situation. In a tight situation? Gotta be a little more specific than that. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... How do I for Pete's sake. Where am I? I'm on abilities here. Sora and... Okay, I'll take off aerial recovery. And I will take off... guard. I hate guard. I don't need guard. I need an experience boost immediately. So that way I can fight better. And fighting better is good. Okay, so I want to use the up arrow, because that's where I was looking at. Because that's a good thing to do right now, isn't it? Tower, upward stairs. And surprise, surprise. More Heartless just showing up randomly on a staircase. Be careful not to fall. You might hurt yourself. Especially don't fall off the stairs themselves, because that might really hurt. I don't know. I don't know what that little yellow cloud is. Maybe it's freaking... For all I know, maybe it's lava. I don't know. I doubt it, but... either way, you don't want to fall into that, because whether you fall through it or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, because you're gonna die, because you're gonna either fall from, you're gonna die from the fall, you're gonna die from heat, you're gonna die from the gas, there's many things you could die from if you fall down there. And you really don't want to mess with that. That'd be a bad idea. Don't do it. Just don't jump, Sora. Be smart about your situation here. Maximum AP increased. Alright. We're just really leveling up fast. I don't know why. Doesn't even seem like we should be leveling up this fast, but we are. Wait a second. Does the experience boost apply to everyone? Or does it apply to just Sora alone? So does that actually make it possible for Sora to get ahead of everyone? Okay, everyone. I actually had a pretty bad desync right here. So I'm actually coming to you from the future already knowing what happened 10 minutes from now. So don't worry. I'm just gonna show you what happened after this battle. I pretty much had to cut out some stuff from the cutscenes, and I didn't want to do that. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna re-record this. You see why I use a 10-file system now? It's for things like this. So that way, I can cut out whatever I need to cut out, and, you know.
Things haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
That would be correct, Sora. The worlds are never at peace. I mean, after all, Ansem is on the job here. I pretty much blabbed on about Ansem for about, like, a minute or something. Like, he's pretty much, like, been the final boss of, like, the last 2 games. And yet, he's around again, even though we've defeated him twice, supposedly for good. Which, apparently was not the case at all. So, I'm starting to wonder, maybe Ansem is just the final boss of every single Kingdom Hearts game. He's the final boss of 1, Rechain of Memories. Maybe he's the final boss of this game, the other games. Maybe he'll even be the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 3 for all I know. Who knows? And then right here, I'm just like, oh, the wizard. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, his eyes are freaky. Well, unfortunately, you missed that reaction.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master. But we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you 3 falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean, we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Are you really surprised, man? You do have the key, after all. I mean, come on now. Like, you really...
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade.
Like you didn't see that coming.
You are the key that will open the door to light. This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully. Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Well, I mean, this book does look kind of hard to read. Anyway, this might end up being a little shorter than 30 minutes like it usually is. I don't freaking know, actually. But either way, though, here we go. Which will you read? None. The beginning. Alright, let's read the beginning then, shall we? The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. Those chosen by the light, or ensnared by darkness. Friends who share the same bonds, though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all the answers are within. Very interesting indeed. Which will you read? The interlude, even though the word "the" is not there, I don't care. Interlude. A long dream. A sad farewell, hanging in the air, in that world between. What is reality? What is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there are all confusion will end. Oh, really now? Which will you read? The future story. The future story. Will the day come when this battle, born of confusion, will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? The reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid, and trust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over, and everything will begin. A great story indeed. Alright, Donald. Actually, no, I'm going to open up this treasure chest first, just because. Not that I need to. The tower map, a map of the area. Interesting indeed. Oh, really, Donald? Well, I just read the book, so I think you haven't been paying attention. This is a strange tower. I wonder why it was built. Adventuring rule number 8. Search every corner of a new place. Something I like to do indeed. And I also wonder how many freaking... I almost said dwarven mouth. I wonder how many of those adventure rules are. That book contains important knowledge. Be sure to read it. Do you have any questions? Actually, I don't know.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Easier said than done.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter.
Donald's an enemy!
If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
No bodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of no body. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
What will could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you. Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gosh, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
That's what I said. Anyway, that's about... Well, actually, no, it's not. I'm just gonna go ahead and read these real quick, because I did this before in that one little... Whatever. Anyway, this book describes powerful spells. Interesting indeed. Anything else? Was that it? I thought there was more than that. All the mischief the king did years ago is recorded here. Well, that could be an interesting book indeed. How about this? You see a phantasmic view as if overlooking a sea of clouds. Well, I do enjoy my phantasmic views indeed. So what if I talk to you again? You'll be departing after you've changed in the wardrobe. Take time now to prepare. No, actually no, I will not do that right now. Because I gotta end this episode here. Whether it's short or not, I don't know, because I've already actually recorded the next episode after this, so I'm from the future. I don't really know that much more, actually, or do I? How would you know? You gotta watch the next episode, of course. But either way, though, I do have a theory. And that theory remains unchanged. I mentioned this theory before, but you're not gonna see it because, well, I had to get rid of that part, unfortunately. But my theory nonetheless remains unchanged. And basically, this theory is, and yes, I do know I've been making a lot of theories lately. Basically, because Ansem works for the traitors of Organization 13, and he is the bad guy of the previous 2 games. I'm guessing he's up to no good once again, and that since Organization 13 does not want him, and he's considered a traitor, that must mean either A, Organization 13 is a good thing, and what they're doing is meant for the greater good of everyone, and that the wizard is just freaking out for no good reason, and that nobodies actually aren't a bad people, or B, Organization 13 is bad also, and that the Ansem and Diz's group, they're also bad. There's 2 bad groups fighting against one another. That none of them are actually good. They're both bad, but they're opposing each other for different reasons, though. That's always a possibility, in my opinion, anyway. But nonetheless, though, that's pretty much all I got to offer you today. And I hope next time you'll have another phantasmic day. Ha ha ha, that was stupid.